What if I told you that being loud about your money could actually save you thousands of dollars and eliminate your financial stress? Stick around because today we're diving into the game-changing trend that's taking social media by storm. And it might just transform your relationship with money forever. Welcome back to the channel. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed about money, or just want to take control of your financial future, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down loud budgeting, the revolutionary approach that's helping people save more money while reducing financial anxiety. And if this video helps you out, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. So, what exactly is loud budgeting? Unlike traditional budgeting where you keep your financial decisions private, loud budgeting means being open, honest, and vocal about your money choices and limitations. Instead of making up excuses when you can't afford something, you simply say, "That's not in my budget right now." Instead of secretly stressing about money, you talk openly about your financial goals and challenges. This isn't about oversharing your bank account details or being inappropriate. It's about normalizing budget-conscious decisions and removing the shame around saying no to expensive activities. When your friends invite you to an expensive restaurant, instead of saying, "I'm busy," or "maybe next time," you say, "That place looks amazing, but it's outside my budget. How about we try that new taco truck instead?" Now, why does this actually work? The psychology behind loud budgeting is fascinating and incredibly powerful. First, it eliminates the mental burden of making excuses. When you're honest about your budget, you don't have to create elaborate stories or feel guilty about declining invitations. This immediately reduces stress and cognitive load. Second, it creates accountability and community. When you're open about your financial goals, people in your life become allies rather than obstacles. They'll start suggesting budget-friendly alternatives and supporting your financial journey. Third, it breaks the cycle of lifestyle inflation and keeping up with appearances. When you normalize living within your means, you stop feeling pressure to spend money you don't have just to fit in. Finally, it reinforces your commitment to your financial goals. Every time you vocalize a budget-conscious decision, you're strengthening your resolve and making it easier to stick to your plan. Let's talk about the real, tangible benefits you'll see when you start loud budgeting. The average person saves 15–20% more money when they practice loud budgeting. Why? Because every time you voice your budget constraints, you're actively choosing to save rather than spend. Those small no's add up to thousands of dollars over time. Studies show that people who are open about their financial limitations experience 40% less financial anxiety. There's something incredibly freeing about not having to pretend you can afford things you can't. Your relationships actually improve when you're honest about money. Friends respect your boundaries, and you'll discover who truly values your company versus your wallet. Plus, you'll often find others who share similar financial goals. When you're constantly vocalizing your budget decisions, you become hyper-aware of your spending patterns. This naturally leads to better financial choices and more mindful consumption. People who practice loud budgeting are 60% more likely to reach their financial goals. The public accountability creates motivation and keeps you on track, even when temptation strikes. Ready to get started? Here's your step-by-step guide to implementing loud budgeting in your life. Before you can be loud about your budget, you need to actually have one. Spend time creating a realistic budget that includes all your expenses, savings goals, and a little fun money. You can't advocate for boundaries you haven't set. Start with simple, honest phrases like, "That's not in my budget this month," "I'm saving for specific goal right now," or "I'd love to, but I need to stick to my spending plan." Practice saying these out loud until they feel natural. Don't jump into loud budgeting with your biggest financial challenges first. Start with smaller situations, declining a coffee date or suggesting a free activity instead of an expensive one. Build your confidence gradually. Always follow your no with a yes to something else. I can't do dinner at that steakhouse, but how about we cook together at my place? This keeps relationships strong while maintaining your boundaries. Be open about what you're working towards. I'm saving for a house down payment, or I'm paying off debt this year, gives context to your budget-conscious decisions and often inspires others. Frame your budget as empowerment, not deprivation. Instead of, I can't afford it, try, I'm choosing to spend my money on things that align with my goals. This mindset shift is crucial for long-term success. Let's address the elephant in the room. Loud budgeting isn't always easy. Here are the most common challenges and how to overcome them. Many people worry others will judge them for having budget constraints. The reality? Most people respect honesty, and many are dealing with similar financial pressures. Those who judge aren't the kind of people you want in your life anyway. Yes, you might miss some expensive activities, but you'll also discover amazing free and low-cost alternatives. Plus, the financial security you're building is worth far more than any single experience. Some people might push back or try to convince you to spend. Stay firm in your boundaries. A simple, I understand you're excited about this, but I need to stick to my budget is usually enough. If they can't respect that, it says more about them than you. The hardest part is staying consistent, especially when you're tired or emotional. Remember why you started this journey and keep your goals visible. It gets easier with practice, I promise. The results speak for themselves. People practicing loud budgeting are seeing incredible transformations. Sarah, a teacher from Ohio, paid off $30,000 in student loans 2 years early by being loud about her budget. She stopped going to expensive happy hours and started hosting potluck dinners instead. Mike, a marketing professional, built a 6-month emergency fund in just 18 months by being upfront about his savings goals. His friends started suggesting free hiking trips instead of expensive weekend getaways. Jessica and David saved $50,000 for their first home down payment by practicing loud budgeting together. They openly discussed their goal with friends and family, who became their biggest cheerleaders and accountability partners. Once you've mastered the basics, here are some advanced loud budgeting strategies to maximize your results. Find a budget buddy who's also committed to their financial goals. Check in regularly, share challenges and victories, and hold each other accountable. This doubles your motivation and success rate. At the beginning of each season, announce your budget priorities. This summer, I'm focusing on paying down debt, so I'll be choosing free outdoor activities over expensive trips. This sets expectations up front. Always come prepared with budget-friendly alternatives. Research free events, happy hour specials, group discounts, or home-based activities. Be the person who finds creative ways to have fun without breaking the bank. Loud budgeting isn't just a trend, it's a powerful tool for financial transformation and stress reduction. The question isn't whether you can afford to try it, but whether you can afford not to. If this video opened your eyes to the power of loud budgeting, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest financial tips and strategies. And don't forget to like this video if it was helpful. Every like helps us reach more people who need to hear this message. Remember, your financial journey is exactly that, your journey. Being loud about your budget isn't about what others think. It's about taking control of your financial future and reducing money-related stress. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your savings grow and your stress melts away. You've got this, and your future self will thank you for taking action today.